Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. So the Pistons will get the first possession. Now here's Jokic. Antetokounmpo, left side. No good with the triple. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis' career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Here's Black. It's stolen. Outside Porzingis. From the top of the key, it's hauled in by Black.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Down low. Pass to Klingon. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Durant for three. A rebound by Duncan. Here's Black. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Pass to Covington. Clock at 6. Pulls up on the wing. Here's Duncan. That one a little long. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Substitution on the floor.
And here's Detroit, looking for their first basket of the game. Pass to Weber. He takes it in. Oh!
Well, pretty pass from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy can score it, but make sure you're lifting up the guys around you.
Here's Duncan. For three, Klingon. Doesn't go for him. From deep, Wembanyama. Covington grabs the board.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And again, no good by Detroit. Outside Wembanyama. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
It's such a difficult frame to guard. Wembanyama draws the foul easily.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And Covington, here we go. And the jam by Covington.
When Covington stays in control on his drives, he can be so effective on the move.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Butler. To the right side. Now Covington. It's Covington on the wing. Over Butler. Covington, no good.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Here's Black. Still without a bucket. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Duncan. Pass to Black. Puts it up from 17. It's Covington on the wing. Off target from outside. Here's Weber. And he hits the jump shot. Weber's got his second basket.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
From deep three-point range. Sinks it. What range from downtown. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Detroit on top, up by 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment.
7.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen. From Detroit, what do you guys think?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
Here's Wallace. And a miss there on the triple. Edey for 3. Wallace pulls it in. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
You gotta like how energetic Jabari Smith is. A young guy who is fired up and ready to prove to the entire league just how good he can be.
Pass to Sanders. Knocks down the long J.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
Antetokounmpo outside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Detroit shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. He's perfect from the line this time.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
There's a screen, and it's Caruso on the take. Pass to Wallace, and it falls all over the rim and in. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Left side, Durant. Digs it in, and he can't jam it through. Detroit leading by 5. Pass to Wallace. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And Antetokounmpo, here we go. And the shot goes. Antetokounmpo has got 4 points now in the quarter. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining in the
Caruso with it. No points yet. Pass to Sanders. Here's Ajinça. Antetokounmpo covering. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Edey for 3. Fires in the triple.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Well, Doris, watch Kristaps Porzingis at the defensive end. He changes a lot of shots.
There is no doubt, B.A. It's 7'2". It isn't just simply about sending shots back. It's about changing the trajectory. But I think, as importantly, guys don't want to go in the lane because of his presence.
And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his 3rd foul of the game. 1:16 left in the half. On the wing, Caruso. Smith outside. Pass to Sanders.
Really poor pass there, guys. And the D did a great job capitalizing off the mistake.
Tipped! And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. And here's Durant. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. From downtown. And Detroit another 3.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Wallace outside. To halt the run. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Yeah, such an imposing defensive force. Giannis with some great timing on the rejection.
27 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Ajinça. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Detroit.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants to... give him a breather and talk things over. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And here's Detroit. They're on a 14-4 run. To the inside. Throw it down, Nikola.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Alex Caruso.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Detroit on top, leading by 5. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Crafty move. Drained it for 2 points.
Caruso.
And it's Detroit with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Here's Duncan. No points so far. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Ajinça. And it's Caruso with the ball for Detroit. The 3 ball. Sinks it from distance. Caruso's got 7.
He took what the defense was giving him that time. There was nobody on him on the 3-point shot. Boy, don't give him the lights out.
Here's Butler. Sanders with a rebound. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
They're just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
The shot. Smith no good. Outside Butler. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Pass to Sanders. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Jimmy Butler.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And so he hits both. And it's Detroit with the ball. Cunningham outside. Here's Weber. 3-pointer, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Caruso. Out to the wing. .144 left to play in the third. Smith with it. Just 4 to shoot. And again, no good by Detroit. And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Detroit calls timeout.
Coming onto the floor for the away team. Number 7, Brandon Roy.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Oh, he got hacked on the 3-pointer, and he'll head to the line.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
And he's good on the first of 3. Good on the second one. And he nails the third. 1:25 left in the third. Detroit trails by 3. to the left side wing. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. And no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Covington. The three is up. The rebound by Detroit. Now here's Wembanyama. 7 points in the game. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
Yeah, you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
Here's Roy. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Roy's got 6 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays. That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Roy. For three, Clingan. And Detroit another three. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Wembanyama. And no good, trying to use the glass. Pass to Roy. Here's Clingan. Here's Duncan. Covered by Wembanyama. And Detroit another three.
Talk about the range. I mean, he's got amazing feel from that distance. Ooh.
Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Here's Black. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for Detroit. He put together 10 points in the quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And here's Detroit. They lead by 1. Pass to Antetokounmpo. No one near him. And right on target. Here's Black. Here's Roy.
Timeout, timeout.
Detroit calls timeout. Keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
The head coach for Detroit had some instruction for his guys during the break. And coach had a simple message for their team saying, hey, we're right there. Let's start with a stop. Knock down a couple shots and we'll be up. Sometimes the best instructions are the basic ones. PA?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Pistons.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And another theme in this game to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Boy, the offense has been... Oh, hey! How about that?
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Pass to Caruso. Off the mark there with a three. Detroit leading by 7. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And so it's Caruso who brings up the ball for Detroit. And again, no good by Detroit.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Pass to Porzingis. Porzingis putting the size to work. Easy
money for Kristaps Porzingis. That's 7-3 we're talking about.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And here's Caruso outside. The rebound by Detroit. And here's Jokic outside. That one no good. Detroit trails by 9. Caruso with it, guarded by Antetokounmpo. They get back on track. And again, no good by Detroit.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
Chamberlain, no good. And they're on the break. Here's Roy. Pass to Duncan. And out of bounds. Detroit will have it.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Timeout. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Detroit making a change here. A minute 20 left in the fourth. To the paint. Here's Duncan. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And that's just Giannis making the right play, feeding the open man.
Now Caruso. Just 5 on the clock. Inside. Here's Duncan. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Now here's Durant. The shake. Oh, throw it down!
Can you say
wow.
Elevation? Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Here's Caruso. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Home team ball.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the fourth. Here's Durant. And scores off the crossover. And the Pistons lead by 13. So it's Detroit picking up the win. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. So long, everyone.